everyone, welcome to Spiritual Vertigo Tarot. This reading is going to be for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. If this video resonates with you, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and to check other aspects of your chart. If not, I've provided a link in the description box. I hope you guys have been doing good, staying safe and healthy in these turbulent times, and thanks for tuning in. Actually, one more shuffle. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. The bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ooh. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages for the month of August 2020, please. Messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn, please. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, August 2020. Messages for Capricorn, final messages for Capricorn. What do I need to know, please? Oof. Alright guys, so I like to start off the reading by tuning into the first card that fell. We have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups symbolizes new romance, it's friendships, it's new relationships, it's intimacy, it's a love offer, it's an indicator of a new beginning, and a time to release some spiritual or emotional burden, and it's a time to focus on opportunities to open up yourself, to nurture your relationships, friendships, and it's also an awakening to feelings, intimacy. These three cards fell together, so I have a feeling that you've been on defense about some sort of love relationship, and something that you've been waiting for quite some time. And I do get a sense that maybe you were dealing with a fire sign, and a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, possibly a Virgo as well. The fact that at the beginning of when I cut the deck, the Queen of Swords came out, it's an indicator that there's a requirement for some honesty and objective truth. And I think that that's something that you've been striving for with the Eight of Swords and Seven of Swords here. There's a lot of wands and major arcanas, which indicate to me that in a recent love relationship, some ending spurred a new beginning. And this ending could have been rather painful, and it required you to go within and really reflect on whether or not you wanted to move forward. There might have been some sort of reconciliation or an apology if you are dealing with someone already, if this isn't a new love. Because you have the Page of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So this is telling me you could be dealing with a younger fire sign or earth sign, Virgo or Leo. But as I was saying, with the Queen of Swords being at the bottom of the deck, there's emphasis on clarity and not relying on your emotions only. I think that there's a lot of anticipation and mental and repeated thought patterns that might have spurred some sort of tower moment to occur. Maybe there was infidelity, some dishonesty, which is why the Queen of Swords came out. But there's some judgment that occurred that spurred this tower moment. I'm going to get some additional clarifications. Clarify the tower, please, for Capricorn. Why is the tower here for Capricorn? Clarify this tower moment. Tell me more about this tower moment. Tell me more about this tower moment. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Clarify this Ace of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Tell me more about the Seven of Swords for Capricorn. Why is the Seven of Swords here? It's stuck. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Clarify the Hermit. Tell me more about this Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? Tell me more about this Hermit, please, for Capricorn. Yeah, Lover. Tell me more about this. Oh. Okay. Okay, so there's, I'm getting a specific message here. Possibly, if you have been dealing with a Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, or somebody who has those elements in their chart in the past, there could have been a moment in the recent past in which you might have chosen to walk away or to retreat from this person because they're either because of a new job opportunity. Maybe there was some job that conflicted with a love relationship, or this individual, this person you're connecting to, did not provide you a reciprocal amount of affection that you wanted. And which is like the Four of Cups, right? It's like the love offer is not enough, even though, and with this King of Cups clarifying this Page of Wands, a page to a king, that's a significant jump, right? The king is emotionally mature. The King of Cups knows what it wants, and it knows how to get there. And the Page of Wands is not even a knight, right? It's not emotionally mature. And we have two pages here, and then we had the Page the King of Pentacles later. So I do get a sense that there was there was some time and you were kind of impatient and on guard, and trying to withhold providing too much of your love to this person because you were afraid of getting left behind, because they might have not been expressing to you that they can embody this like emperor, right? This like long-term commitment, and they weren't offering you. For others of you, there's a call for you to assess your relationship with power and control, right? Are you expressing too much or too little? And are they working for you or against you, right? Because with this Four of Cups and the Emperor and all these pages, maybe this love offer did not satisfy you enough, and it made you kind of retreat on a new love connection. Possibly you could have met this person and instantly kind of gotten into some form of like, you retracted. You didn't offer all of yourself, right? Because the only Pentacles I see here is the Page of Pentacles. That's the only earth element in this spread, which is telling me that you're not giving that King of Pentacles, right? Because you're on defense. Maybe some past hurt, of abandonment could have been anchoring you to kind of conjure up these coping mechanisms to like retract and go on defense after a new love offer came about, and you retreated some of your energy. But I get a sense that in the month of August, there's an opportunity for this person to kind of prove to you that they're willing to commit to you more long term, and it kind of changes the way that you view them and this possible new connection. And I think that this Tower moment, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, shows that there's going to be a change in this dynamic. The wheel is a cycles. It's cycles of highs and lows, and there's going to be some confrontation, possible detachment, or epiphany, or some event that occurs after a period of you kind of channeling this hermit that changes the relationship for the better. And I think it kind of allows you to be more open to receiving love. I'm going to clarify the Seven of Wands. Clarify the Seven of Wands, Capricorn. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Why is the Seven of Wands here for Capricorns? Clarify the Seven of Wands. Look at that. The Seven of Cups. Yeah. You might not have thought that their offer was genuine. They might have been like, because they're like a bit younger than you, and you might think that there's some they'll just end up hurting you, and that they won't be able to kind of embody that Emperor, King of Cups, or King of Pentacles energy. But there's also an opportunity, there's also an emphasis that you might have other options, right? Maybe you weren't ready to necessarily commit because you had to heal some form of past trauma, or you hadn't released your ex, or you're still kind of emotionally damaged from a past relationship, kind of trapped in your head about it, and it didn't really allow you to like fully immerse yourself or commit to this love offer, this new relationship or connection that you might be either experiencing now over the last like 3 or 4 weeks, months, or you're trying to find some form of balance with some new creative passion of yours right now that might require you to do some new schooling, and you're trying to plan your future, and it's confusing for you to be able to find a way to choose between love and career. I think you might be in some kind of element where you're trying to ground yourself and plan for new beginnings, and you don't know whether this person fits in that image of your future, and you just wanted to kind of test out the waters and see whether or not this person could possibly end up providing you that level of reassurance that they can withstand the test of time. Clarify the sun. Capricorn. What's the sun? Clarify the sun for Capricorn. Sun. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Clarify those two wands. Look at that. Clarify this Page of Pentacles. Capricorn. What's this Page of Pentacles? Clarify this Page of Swords. Yeah. Clarify this Eight of Swords for Capricorn. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Why is the Eight of Swords here for Capricorn? Three of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. Look at that. All right, you could be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus. That, like I said earlier, that was kind of breadcrumbing you, and you just didn't know whether this person, working with this person, might benefit or align with what your vision of your future that you're manifesting in this moment is. This person could also be a coworker that you're dealing with, and you're kind of like you weren't sure whether this love offer was something that you could ethically engage in, but I do feel like you're not looking for half-ass like relationships or players. You're looking for kings and emperors, and you're looking for happiness in both your career and in love. And I do get a sense that you might have dealt with some form of past love, like abandonment, or maybe you were cheated on in the past, that kind of, like I said earlier, like spiraled this like subconscious cycle of coping mechanisms that you can't control, which is why you were kind of hesitant to take up on this love offer. But I do get a sense that this person's going to come rushing in very quickly, and you're going to be kind of like shaken a bit at first, and it's going to take you some time to like process it rationally. I'm saying maybe this is a coworker or someone or a friend of yours, that kind of a platonic relationship that progresses from friends to love, and you've been just kind of trying to figure out and navigate this space to see if it's something that will bring you happiness and long-term fulfillment. But I do get a sense that there is a love union in the makings right now, and you are trying to find mental clarity and balance. I mean, with the Page of Swords too, like with the Page of Pentacles, you might have received this love offer, right? From a coworker or somebody of a platonic relationship, or someone that has like an age difference between you, and there might be some like outstanding like differences that kind of provoked you to have to go within and either let go of fears of abandonment, fear of people and their perceptions of others, or maybe this relationship dynamic and their perception of you engaging with this person, and kind of just like choosing to work on it and allow the cycle to manifest and unfold naturally, because I think that this person is someone that you want to be with, and they're your wish fulfillment, someone you've been waiting for. But yeah, this person could easily be someone you work with, or you go to school with, or someone you might have met at some sort of work event, career fair, something like that, something that involves your passion. You might have met this person, maybe a new hobby, a new creative endeavor that you embarked on. But I do get a sense that maybe in your work environment or at work right now, there's just a lot of things that you need to juggle, and or things that you're responsible for, and you're a bit overwhelmed, and it hasn't really allowed you to kind of like think about love. You've had to just kind of put that aside. But there's a diligent lover, you know, that you might have met recently. And I think that this upcoming month, you're gonna have to get out of your head and take that risk, and ask yourself the questions. Am I too controlling? Why am I so confused? Why do I have to go within? Why am I looking for something when I know that I'm always wishing for love and wishing for happiness? I always end up just in this cycle of like a mental prison that doesn't allow me to see the offers that are handed to me, because I might be too focused in work, or maybe too focused on perception of others, or too anchored to the past of fear of abandonment. But these things are not going to provide me or align me with the right people and allow me to really manifest the love that I want. I can't just cut out every offer that's given to me because I don't think that it's going to be genuine or authentic. I think it's time for you to kind of like let go and release and allow yourself to birth a new beginning or perception of love. I think that maybe your perception of love has been skewed because of the past. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and finish off the reading with some final advice. Some take-home messages for you guys to kind of conclude the reading. I like to use the same deck just because I'm not a big fan of oracle cards. But I'm going to try to get some clarity, some last messages from Spirit, and advice for you how to navigate these messages. Final messages for Capricorn. Oh, that wanted to come out. 6 of Cups. Yeah, you guys might be just like hung up on an ex that you haven't let go of, and you're just like trying to figure out whether or not that relationship has the potential to grow again. And you might have received a new love offer. You're juggling other people, but you're anchored to the past. This is also a soulmate connection. Final messages for Capricorn, please. Advice for August. Final messages, please. Ooh, it's difficult. Yeah, I can always tell your energy based on the way the decks fall, and they're very choppy and resistant. You're really on guard. Final messages and advice for Capricorn. Take home messages and advice for Capricorn. Take home messages and advice for Capricorn. Capricorn, please take home messages and advice. Take home messages. Okay, I think you're seeking justice. Yeah, you're all up in your head about something. Maybe a Virgo in your past relationship, or a Virgo in your present energy. Okay, that also wanted to come out. I think you might be seeking justice for some clarity regarding a past relationship, possibly with a Virgo or a Libra. And I think once you get that clarity, or you come to terms with your past, or come to terms with your inner child and nurture yourself, then I think you'll be able to move into this level of independence and mastery of yourself that allows you to kind of want to navigate towards love and be sick. Yeah, look at that. Okay, literally let go of the past possibly with a Virgo, so you can be successful and reach a full-time commitment. All right, Capricorns, thank you for tuning in. I hope this video resonated with you.